Hi, my name is Anya, and for today's crime story, I'll be covering the Cedric Mark case while making bullseye, which is a family recipe. If you want me to cover a case, please leave it in the comment section below. So, if you like this video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about the Cedric Mark case. He's also known as the Wemmer Pan Killer. While making bullseye, which is a family recipe. Disclaimer, I'm telling the case as I perceived it. I mean no disrespect to the victims or the victims' families. Let me know in the comments if I missed something about the case. Let's first get a brief background story. Not much is known about his childhood, but what we do know is that he completed Standard 7, he was married, he had 4 kids, he earned his living through painting houses. He also had a girlfriend who was with him on the day that he was arrested. And one of his brothers is a police sergeant in Soweto. From what we know, Cedric started his killings in April of 1996, up until December of 1997, when he was arrested, which is a year and a half of active killings. Cedric is said to be a unique serial killer, since he had no weapon or victim preference. He killed victims of any race, any sex, and any age. His first victim is said to be a woman who is still unidentified to this day, whom he raped and murdered in April of 1996. The police provided a timeline of how the attacks were carried out. It is said that he continued his killings from December of 1996 to April of 1997. He attacked 11 shop owners, murdered and robbed a couple, and attacked 3 homes. In May and in June of the year 1997, he continued the same pattern. Cedric attacked 2 taxi drivers, and between June and July of the same year, he attacked 9 couples and a woman. In August and November of the same year, he attacked another 13 shop owners, and a man who was robbed and murdered. In December of the same year, he attacked 3 homes. He was arrested shortly after. It is said that Cedric only had one rule in life. It is as follows: to hurt and to kill. At first, the police thought there were 2 serial killers loose in South Africa, since the way of the killings was so different. After some time, the police started to piece the pieces together and concluded that it was indeed just one killer. Cedric would often kill with a gun or a knife, but he would also use rocks to beat his victims or use a hammer to bludgeon them to death. After his arrest, he stood trial, and let me be honest, this trial was horrific. Since initially he was cooperating with the police, but he changed his mind and denied all the charges against him. Some surviving female victims testified against him, yet they had to recall how he would kick and scream obscenities at them while they laid on the ground dying. Horrific explanations on how Cedric would use large rocks to crush the skulls of the male victims, and how he would refer to the male victims as dogs. During his trial, he would lose control and bang his head on the dock and scream. He had to be carried out by 6 police officers. During recess, he sneered at state advocate Yolinda Du Plessis and threatened her with the same fate as his victims. A quick fact about this case is that it was one of the earliest uses of GIS, which is Geographic Information Systems, to aid in the court prosecution by SAPS. The GIS revealed that majority of the murders were centered around his 2 residences, the place where he worked and the place of his brother and girlfriend. He slept through his sentencing and was ordered to be removed from the court. He was sentenced to 27 life sentences. He was also charged with 26 attempted murder charges, 14 rape charges, 41 charges of robbery and aggravated circumstances, 1 attempted robbery, possession of ammunition, and the use of a stolen firearm. In total, he received 1,340 years in prison. He joked that he would be out of jail in 2 years. Joke's on him, he's still in jail. Cedric was featured in a 13-part Mnet television series called Criminal Minds, which was hosted by Malcolm Gooding. And that was the case of Cedric Mark, or more commonly known as the Weber Pan Killer. If I missed something about the case, let me know in the comment section below.